I know some of y'all are probably like, what is wrong with you? Why are you not running? Why are you not driving away? I wanted some poom poom.
Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Who's ready?
I'm ready.
What up, y'all? It's the world's best friend, and I'm back at it again with another one. That's right, another YouTube video. I'm back again. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the pleasantries out of the way because I haven't given y'all a story time in a long time. I kind of tried to wait until it was like late at night, but then I remembered that I do go to sleep kind of early now, and I can't stay up till 3 o'clock. I'm trying to stay awake because the story time that I have for y'all, as you saw in that title down below, is when I saw an apparition or a ghost or a spirit, or it might have been a demon. You never know. Stay tuned to hear the rest of this, alright? But before I get to this story time, I need you to do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button. If you are new, welcome. My name is Jay, the world's best friend, and I'm here for you, just like you're here for me. We're here for each other, okay? If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias as well, life.of.jay on Instagram, life with Jay with 2 underscores on Twitter, and he is Jay on Snapchat. And by the way, hit that notification bell too, because YouTube might not ever let y'all know when I'm posting, so just to be safe, hit the bell too. I'll wait. You done? Great. But without further ado, let's get into this little spooky story time. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all this the setting of how all of this happened and transpired and stuff. It was probably like maybe 4 years ago maybe. I was in college and I was, you know, being I was being grown and whatnot. Either I was coming from Virginia, I honestly can't remember. Either I was coming from Virginia or I was coming from North Carolina, and I went to go pick up a friend of mine, you know, because I was a 19-year-old and I was kind of, you know, in these streets a little bit. So I went to go pick up a friend of mine who lived in Virginia. So I'm guessing it might have been like on the outskirts of Roanoke Rapids maybe. Roanoke Rapids is in North Carolina for people who don't know. It's late, it's like maybe 9 or 10, it's dark outside, it's like 9 or 10 o'clock. And I pull up to my friend's house, well, my ex-friend, or used to be friend. Whatever, you know what I mean? We ain't friends no more. We're gonna call my friend Lastonia. So we're gonna use Lastonia. Me and Lastonia go driving in Virginia, wherever we were. I didn't know this part of Virginia, so I was kind of lost. I was going by what Lastonia was saying, because Lastonia know the way around this place, because I'm just driving at the moment. I'm just driving. We end up going down this path, and it was like a normal road, but it was like a narrow road. It was a narrow road, it was like kind of small. We're going down this road, and the road goes from being paved to like a dirt road. So I don't really think nothing of it because I'm used to dirt roads and stuff like that. In the distance, there's this park, you know, a play park where kids would go to, where they would, like a play park, y'all. Y'all know what I mean, a play park. I pull up in the lot of the play park. It wasn't like a parking lot. It wasn't no regular parking lot at all. It was still dirt. So I just parked. Me and Lastonia there, we talking, we chopping it up. But there was just like, there was this unsettling feeling that I was having. So we were legit by ourselves. Just me and Lastonia. So the park was back here, and I'm parked this way. I'm legit in the driver's seat right here. And the park is back there, and there was like woods behind us. I'm thinking we're about to start getting into this, you know, it's about to be nice, about to be fun or whatever. And I just couldn't shake the feeling of being unsettled. So by this time I had already cut the lights off. The headlights were off, everything was off, my foot was on the brake, so the brake lights weren't on. And while we're speaking to each other and stuff like that, I hear like a boom, but not like up close. You know how a cannon sounds? Like boom. In the distance, it sounded like a cannon, like a couple yards from us in the woods. And by that time in the year, it wasn't hunting season, so I was genuinely confused as to why I just heard something that sounded like a cannon coming from out the woods, you know? So I didn't pay no mind. I just thought somebody was in the woods and stuff like that. I asked, like, is there someone, like, in the woods hunting or something like that. Are there any houses close by? And me and Listonia gave me an answer. We're just like, no, not really. So I'm sitting here like, okay, I ain't paying no mind. Not even minutes later, like a couple seconds later, I hear another boom coming from the same area. And I was just like, okay, listen. You heard that, right? Because the first time I asked Listonia, and Listonia said, no, I didn't hear it. So the second time I asked the guy, I said, are you sure you didn't hear it? And that's when I got the answer, yeah, I heard that one that time. So I tried to leave it alone. I tried to leave it alone. I said, okay, I'm cool, I'm good. I was still determined that I was gonna get some nookie, all right? So we keep talking, and like maybe a good 30 to 40 seconds later, it happens again. And for me, I don't like things to happen in threes, especially when I feel uncomfortable, because church folk and some paranormal folk know, or maybe it's just no knowledge and maybe I'm just not giving y'all enough credit. But when I feel uncomfortable, like I shouldn't be somewhere, and things happen in threes, it's like mockery of God. I'm gonna try to explain this the best I can. So when things happen in threes, it's like whatever entity it is mocking the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. And I ain't with it. I'm not about that life. This was overpowering this. Or maybe this was overpowering that. Whatever. That clearly was not enough to get me out. I still sat there, being the fool that I was. I still sat there, uncomfortable and all, but we're still having conversation and stuff in the car and genuinely talking. I let it be. I let it slide, and I never heard it again. I didn't hear it anymore. And it's like, ooh, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills telling y'all this, because I just thought about what I'm saying next. What happened was, I kept looking in the rearview mirror, and I would be looking at Listonia and be looking at the passenger rear view window, because I thought I saw something standing at the edge of the woods, and I was just like, hold up. So I put my foot on the brakes so the brake lights would come on, and when it came on, I didn't see anything, okay? I was tempted to turn the car on, turn the car around so the light would be facing the woods, but I guess I didn't do that. I wasn't really thinking about that. So I let it go, and something was telling me to look in the rear view mirror, like the passenger rear view mirror, and I don't like what I saw. I saw like a figure. I don't like this. I saw what looked like a figure, like a fully black figure, looking from behind my car. It was very much so like peeking like this from behind my car. Like when I looked over there at the mirror, it's like it moved back so it wouldn't be seen. So it was like a quick little, at that point I was scared because I thought someone was behind my car. So I hit the brakes again to look and see. There was nothing there. There was absolutely nothing there. All I saw was shoulders and a head. When it moved away so I couldn't see it, that's what scared me the most. That was like one thing that had me ready to go, but I was so determined to stay. I think a good minute or two went by, and this next thing is what took me completely out. While Listonia is talking to me, I look out of the passenger window. I'm not looking at the rear view anymore, because I was like, I don't want to get freaked out no more. No, absolutely not. I looked out of the passenger window past Listonia. I saw this like dog or cat. Whatever it was like an animal. It was like on all fours. It was something like this big, like a small dog or cat outside of the window. And so I saw it and I was just like, oh, that's just like maybe a possum outside or something. I watched it the entire time, and I don't know why I did that. While Listonia's talking, I'm watching this animal walk around my car, still walking around the front of my car, and then it got to my side. By this time, Listonia stopped talking and is watching me, and I'm watching the animal get to my side of the car. So what I did, I didn't open the door, I didn't open the window, I just looked down at it. So I looked down at this, what I thought was an animal, to see what it was. Next thing I saw freaked me out so bad. What I thought was an animal stood up. Stood up over my car like this. Like a man who's 6'7", 6'8", all black. I couldn't see through it or nothing, and I could see the outline. And that freaked me out so bad, it sent chills down my spine. I said, that's it, we gotta get out of here. I wasn't even gonna look up to see his head. I said, absolutely no. We gotta go. Let's go. I don't care about nothing else. We get out of here. I don't care. I'm not gonna die. I don't wanna get possessed. I don't want none of this to happen. This thing freaked me out so bad, I started up my car. I ran over whatever was in front of me to keep the parking, whatever. I ran over all that and went 80 down this dirt road until we hit pavement and never looked back again. And that was not the first time I've ever seen like an apparition or anything like that, but that was the one time it scared the crap out of me. But I'm done with the story, y'all. I'm completely done because I done scared myself. All right, what time is it? It's late and I done sat here and scared myself trying to tell y'all this story. If you have liked this video at all, please, for the sake of my health, my mental health, give me a thumbs up. Get this video to at least like 50 likes. Comment down below any ghost stories you have or anytime you saw a spirit or apparition down in the comments below. I would love to read it and hear about it and scare myself half to death again. If you have enjoyed this story time and this person right here, subscribe to my channel. That would be truly, truly, truly appreciated. I'm back to this YouTube thing and I'm here to stay. And check out other videos of mine. Until we meet again, bye y'all.